I got a dip in. And it probably looks stupid while I'm playing this game, but I don't give a damn. Alright. This is a connected franchise game in my league.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's see, I'm playing the Cardinals. It's against the computer. That's how the schedule lined up. So we're going to go with it. I need to practice. They damn sure kicking my ass. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
4,300 passing yards, 42 touchdowns, and don't forget about.
But we'll figure it out.
1,000-yard season rushing it with 12 touchdowns on the ground as well.
I can't quit playing this game. I can't give up on it yet.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella.
I'd like to do a mutt team. And I already have one.
Several media outlets
it's just, I ain't sinking all that money into a mutt team.
He dominated his senior year there.
I don't think you really have to
really say that he
play with what you can afford.
He ran a 4.31
But
at the combine.
they're starting that draw shit on.
And then he was taking 62nd.
I watched a video on that last night, how to cover it.
Loads of potential.
So, I don't know, man-to-man. You can work out a man-to-man. It's a good defensive play. You can switch up a few things and, you know, have your linebacker blitz on the right or left, or you can adjust your linebackers. There we go. We got 20. Woo! AJ Klein, baby. Punt that ball.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up.
I'm going to kick their ass. This is a frustration, letting off game. It's like grudge fucking the card.
Someone to help assist, because right now the quarterback's going to get hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A good return there.
That run it back on him. Alright, if I cannot throw an interception here, I'll be doing good, but I'm going to try to start off with the run.
Breeze coming off another incredible season.
Let's do a stretch play to the left. I'm going to
completion percentage in a
stack
single
up that
season,
side.
74.4%. In fact, we can go ahead and just call that the Drew Brees category. He holds 4 of the top 5 best seasons percentage-wise in NFL history. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no comeback.
Well, I'm trying to create myself a thumbnail, but nothing seems to work. I got it loading over here to try to do that, but I don't know. Nothing's worked out. I'm going to have to buy a computer. I don't really have the money for that yet, but we'll figure something out. Maybe somebody can help me out.
And through his first 2 years, almost equal yardage, rushing and receiving. Expect his rushing numbers to take a big leap in 2019.
On second down, Kamara. Call it about a gain of 3.
Kamara didn't do shit all year.
Coming up. And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz.
My friend in my fantasy football league, he had Barkley, Kamara.
To get up to the second level.
He had Elliott, and I beat him 3 times. I know he was pissed. I would have been. He's my biggest rival on there. Shout out to Chris Campbell. He was the one that, you know, plays on all Madden. So I figured, you know, if he can do it, I can do it.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Breeze going to throw. And he finds Cook.
All right.
Down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Jared Cook is a guy who's been around the NFL. He's been with the Titans, the Rams, the Packers, and the last 2 years in
RPO stretch.
Now he makes a move to the Big Easy.
I don't know. I ain't used to that.
Forms a nice little threat.
We'll try a halfback inside zone. This looks good right now.
They're running it. Kill. Check nine.
I'm going to take this into the hands.
Now a first down carry is Kamara. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
They're not
That's going to wind up a loss
with,
of a full 3
yards
on first down.
This computer, it tries to whoop your ass. It's
He's
not
able to diagnose the run and flies in like a
messing
missile
around.
to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 95-56. Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey. You got 34.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze.
There we go. Thomas to the house. Thomas to the house. Thomas to the house.
Michael Thomas.
Yes.
His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I love it. I love it.
Really, you force the punt and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's
yes, you do.
Boom, and he's telling his team,
boom.
this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Look at that. The football, it's blocked. The Cardinals pick it up.
They let
but he
him
will
walk
not
that.
be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
Still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move.
I can't believe they let him block that kick.
They're ready to kick this one off.
The computer, I tell you, it generates some bullshit on
into
you.
the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And the last drive, their first drive,
always
what changes
curious what I'm doing. He stays right with
making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
You ain't going nowhere, boy.
They're the ones that
Johnson
end up in the end zone.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with
I got to get back into this because I'm
now at our starting defense.
2 and 5. Right now with the Saints, which is ridiculous because they're loaded with talent.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things.
No way, B. I'm disgracing this team, and it really bothers me.
Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He'll be taken in by Jameer Byrd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
That's a good play.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
He's going to try that draw play.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He's a good player.
The young buck finding the veteran there. There is 14 years separating Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald. Murray turning 22 back on August 7th.
He got the first down.
Larry Fitzgerald turned 36, but these two guys like each other, and it shows on the field.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Murray now on first down.
There we go. He dropped the ball. Yes. Go, 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 go. Let's go.
He's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
Give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear.
I wish it was that easy playing these other guys.
It's so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I ever.
That dude's ripped.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Can't really help if the kicker misses on a block. That's really not his fault.
The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. 13-0.
Wow, this is awesome.
After 1 on EA Sports.
13-0. Let's fool around with this.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On second down now, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around
Johnson's
the 37.
a good running back, but I heard that he wasn't going to be there next year. So
I'm okay with the call there.
Stays hurt.
I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
There you go. Good play.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Playing zone. I have a hard time playing zone. Anyway.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And he knocks
that should have been offensive pass interference.
Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And
there we go.
Incomplete.
It's working.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do,
Saints defense is good. I mean,
down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams.
I don't know what my problem is when I get to playing against another human being. Kind of choke, I guess.
Lee as he sends this one away.
I don't know. They got so much shit they do.
Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's that computer, man. It's trying
to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They start the drive on the ground. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Sometimes you get just a little over-eager defensively when you've got people backed up because the mentality is to attack, take the ball away, or at worst, just keep them backed up there for your own offense. They actually used their aggressiveness against them on that one and hit them big.
Absolutely. Had them pinned on the 2. Not anymore.
43. Check, 43. Check 24. Check 24. Shoot.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's try this out for some of this. I think I can get Michael open here.
On second and 11 now. Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Call it a 3-yard gain. And just like that, it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check, 87.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Well, this is caught by Gill. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they
old negative Nancy's.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return.
Can't believe it didn't fair catch it.
And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 Series.
Different look
a rematch
at
of the very first AFL-NFL championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards and a first down completion.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over.
David Johnson on his way.
Daggone it.
Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson,
saying, they can hurt
his
you.
3rd touchdown now on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that.
13-7, man. They cut that in half quick.
Extra point, and it's now 13-7. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. This fielded at the 2. And
good
bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
I can't get Kamara going. It's been tough.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the crease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Now what?
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll air it out. And got his man.
He got it.
And he'll be taken
Good
down,
play,
but not before
Thomas.
they work it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 37 on third down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he got
That's supposed to be a draw, but there goes Breeze. Hurt. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's going to be alright. We got Bridgewater.
Now it's the backup Bridgewater. And Josh Hill has it. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On third down, Bridgewater.
What the heck?
It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
He threw the ball right to the guy.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the difference between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here.
Breeze is not hurt.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they really may be one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
You got
the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I got you.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. This complete to the tight end, Clay. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Murray now.
I got it back, baby. Get off me.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked in the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. There's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Danny. 5-9.
To throw is Breeze. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
He wonders why I don't throw it to him.
The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here. To throw, it's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime. It's a 6-point game at the break.
With the
lead.
As we
over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
All right.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A good pickup of 6 there on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
There we go. There we go. That's what I needed.
And inside the 45.
You got to be able to run that ball somehow.
It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 35 on 2nd down, Breeze. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pick.
I tell you, I'm not getting a lot of yardage, but it's healthy.
You have to be a little careful. You're losing,
keeping them on their feet here.
Quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Now he is going to stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He wants it all for the end.
Yes! Go, baby. That's what I was looking for. Woo!
His second touchdown.
Now should I go for 2?
And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A good sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
Breeze's elbow must be fine.
I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what
He's through like a greased wheel.
Very sharp, too. Each and every play.
That's for you, nephew.
Great dispatch.
How you like that? We're going for 2.
Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Now Breeze.
Oh, they shut that shit
Taken
down.
down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
I don't care, though, man. That was a pretty touchdown.
The D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
Kyler Murray, get him going.
A chance for the offense, though,
it won't
to put
be
something
good
on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever.
Get him, boy. Get him.
They use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got
people say Madden's boring, but I don't think it is. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's a chess match. These guys have been playing for years.
By making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being
kick his ass out down.
Step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game.
All right.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. He's got a man complete.
I cannot believe I missed that tackle.
Well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the ground, this is Johnson. He'll fight forward.
Wrap him up.
Down inside the 40.
I don't care what they do. They're killing the clock.
Was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. So now he's trying to
They're getting a lot of open lanes.
That sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback. On first down, Drake. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and a couple, Murray. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
They're good, I tell you.
In New Orleans.
It's all pro stuff.
Football, but they trail here
Madden, all Madden. This is all pro league.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Murray now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. His tight end play, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And Johnson on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Set up.
They'll give it to him up the
Yes.
middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up
Make him earn it, baby. Make him earn it.
That'll make it 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Murray now, 3rd and goal.
Woo!
And this is going to be incomplete.
We held them. They're going to have to kick a field goal.
So now 4th and goal. You're
I don't know.
trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
But I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have?
They're going to go
this
for
close
it.
and have this chance.
I want on Johnson. I'm going to shut
the
this
clock's
shit
dwindling
down.
on me. Let's go get it done.
Yeah!
Goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal.
We held them.
And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged, they
Come
can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Breeze now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
We needed that timeout. I didn't like that play, but we'll see what else. We need a 1st down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Open man.
Yes.
Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup.
We got him plenty involved today.
Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him.
You got to take what the defense gives you.
Yes.
95-56.
I'd love to bust down Kamara.
From the 27, Breeze. Again has it complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Nowhere to escape.
Oh, man.
Oh,
man.
Record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Kamara, 57 got loose. Man.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Y'all better not let him run that shit back.
To the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Murray now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There was nobody
It was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
4th and goal.
3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Murray sets to throw on 4th.
Yes!
It's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Saints will get the football back. The offense and Alvin
kept them from scoring, man. I'm going to go down here and try to end this game once and for all.
Found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there will be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game starts to open up as the game moves on.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Breeze is looking to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
1st down.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their 2nd. And
we're 1 timeout away from sealing the deal.
The 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Check 13. Check 13. Here we go. Here we go. Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that? Hey, easy. 43.
They run it again with Kamara. And
they got it.
Get out to the 32, brought down there.
They can't stop the clock on.
Continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Drew Brees with a kneel down, and that ought to do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. So
well, we did it.
Victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just
Can't
got
believe
vanquished.
it, man.
They did score in the second quarter.
Got another
Do you
win.
think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
That was fun. See, I can deal with
the
this.
adjustment, whatever
It's
they
fun.
did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
I
It
enjoy
certainly
it.
did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
It counts
more
towards
focus on what they
something.
planned to do going in, whether
I'm
they
gonna
just
make a
played
playoff
better,
run. I'm gonna
whatever
whoop
it
their
was,
butts.
It all came together in the second half, and no points
I
were allowed.
appreciate
That's a
everybody
great
that
way to
watched.
close them out.
If anybody,
So
we'll
for
get
the
it all
Saints,
together soon.
A loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at
See
3
you
and 5.
later. God bless.